Good day everyone! Today, we will be presenting to you Lesson 15 entitled Collaboration. Have you ever noticed how much easier a tough puzzle becomes when you solve it with a friend? So in this discussion, we'll discover how the same idea, working together, helps children learn mathematics more deeply and joyfully. We will also explain why collaboration is important in teaching mathematics and show how teachers can design group activities that help students learn better. So collaboration is more than just working in groups. It is about learning from one another, sharing ideas, and building important social and problem-solving skills with each other. In this slide, we'll be talking about our learning objectives. So the main goal of our lesson is to understand how to design or how to create collaborative activities for the classroom. So these activities should encourage involvement and interdependence, meaning that every student should actively participate and depend on one another to complete the task given by the teacher. So the second one is ensure a fair division of labor among students, so that the work is shared equally and no student is left doing everything or nothing at all. So when these two objectives are met, collaborations becomes more meaningful and effective. So, as children move from preschool to primary school, it is common for them to form a close bond with just one friend. This is truly normal, but teachers should also provide more opportunities for wider social interactions so that students can learn to work with different classmates. When they collaborate in groups, they can try out new ideas and make conjectures or conclusions on their own. They can also justify and evaluate their thinking, and they can also see different perspectives with their classmates. They can also develop empathy and social skills like listening, respecting others, and working as a team. Because of these benefits, it is important that group activities are carefully planned, because without good planning, class time may be wasted and students may not experience the true meaning of working together. In this slide, we're going to talk about Vygotsky's social learning theory. One of the strongest explanations for collaborative learning comes from Vygotsky's social cultural theory. So specifically, ang concept sa zone of proximal development or zone of potential development, or in short, ZPD. So, ang proximal, it means near. So, this means na it describes skills learners are close to mastering. So, ang ZPD, nag-represent niya sa gap between what a learner can do and what they can achieve with guidance or collaboration with more knowledgeable others such as teacher, peer, or a parent. So, i-propose ni Vygotsky ang ZPD because he challenged the traditional intelligence. So, which he believed nga ang traditional intelligence is nag-measure only sa current performance rather than the potential growth sa usa ka learner. So, in Vygotsky's social learning theory, we have three zones of development. The first one is the actual development level, which is the comfort zone. So, are is ang mga tasks the learner can do independently without the help or without the guidance of a more knowledgeable others. So, ang mga skills sa learner area is na-master na niya. So, ari nga zone is this doesn't promote any cognitive growth or potential growth sa learner. The second one is the ZPD or the zone of proximal development, which we call the learning zone. So the task the learners cannot complete independently but can be accomplished with the guidance and support of a more knowledgeable others. So the third one is beyond the ZPD or the frustration zone. So the task the learner cannot do even with the help of a more knowledgeable others. So this means nga kanang mga task is ara nga zone is ang mga task area is currently pa nga gi-learn or currently complex pa sa mga learner or di pa niya kaya or beyond pa sa iyang capacity. So ang ZPD is mag-emphasize ni siya nga ang learning nato is a social process. It is important nga ang concept sa ZPD is masabtan nato for us to better understand in both education and in psychology. So by understanding how ZPD works, we future educators can be better prepared to create instruction and learning programs na mag-maximize sa mga tools or mga resources nga naa sa ato or available for the students. So let's move on to designing group activities. The first one is identify instructional objectives. So this means nga, what is the goal of the activity? Does it really require group work or collaboration? Or are your objectives realistic or kaya ra maabot? Or is it time-bound or kaya ra sa oras sa imong klase? So the second one is determine group size. So ang activity is nag-depends ni siya sa imong class size. So depend pa rin siya sa venue or sa activity itself. So ideally, 4 to 5 members per group ang pinaka-diverse or pinaka-active participation nga makuha nimo sa imuhang mga students or learners. So the third one is decide how you will divide the class. So based on proximity, or it can also be based on random assignment or sa attendance, sa ihang kanang alphabetical, or even sa student preferences. So as a teacher, you must also consider personality, kung usay kasi mag-same sila like personality, ilahang gender o ilahang mga behavior para balance ang ilahang group work or para balance ilahang group. So the fourth one is give a team building task before assigning the actual task. So like maggamit kag mga short activities individually para mag-help sa students nga mag-connect sa ilahang ka-group mates. So this can also build rapport or trust among sa mga group members sa usa ka group nga imong gi-assign.
Next, designing group activities is delegate a specific task to each member of the group. Okay, Arian teacher is maghatag og different role kada group members para ang usag-usa dili magsalig sa ka-group, especially sa ilang leaders, for example. And then Aria is sa kaniang through collaboration man sa group activity is kada usa is maghatag og different ideas, kanang mag-brainstorming sila or unsa ilang pagabuhaton, so mas madali o mas mo success ang ilahang group activity niya, dali pud mahuman. And then next is have a contract signed by your participants. Aria ang teacher is kanaang magpahibaw sa students unsa ang expectation and unsa ang mga buhaton ug dili angay buhaton while doing the activity or the group activity. And then next is share your reasons for doing collaborative activities. Okay, Aria is and teacher is mag-explain why collaboration is important sa groupings, then explain sa teacher sa students nga unsay benefits nga makuha nila through collaboration. So here are the benefits. During the group activity, group members will collaborate through sharing ideas, interaction, and working together to success or accomplish the groups. Okay, so Aria, mas mapadali nila bitaw or mas mapadali ang ilahang task or group activity through kana ang collaboration, so it is important. Next is give your instruction clearly. Aria is ang teacher is kinahanglan maghatag og clear nga instruction and understandable lang sa students kay para bitaw dili maglisod ang students, kay if ang teacher gali is maghatag og difficult nga instruction then dili masabtan sa students, so it can lead a wasting of time and interruptions kay magsige na magpangutana ang mga students ug unsa to unsa na. So kinahanglan sa first pa lang, if kanang before magbuhat sa ilahang group activity or task is kinahanglan clear ang instruction nga ihatag sa teacher. And then next is go around and keep your ears open. Okay, so Aria ang teacher is kanaang mag-observe and then maminaw lang sa students while doing the group activities and letting them explore and experience difficulties to accomplish the task. Okay, so Aria is mag-observe lang ang teacher and then pasagdaan lang ang students nga sila mo'y kanang magkuan bitog solution kay para mas mo develop pod ang ilahang pagkuan sa unsa ilang nasabtan or unsa ilang na-learn. So mas maayo og kanang ang student lang isa ang magkanaang ngita og paagi. So next is provide closure to the group activities. Okay, Aria is ang teacher pod kay after the group activity is mag-ask ang teacher if what they have learned and pwede nila ipa-report and then reflect, and then Aria kay ipa-reflect nila on how they perform in the group, and then ang teacher pud kay relate pud sa points sa objectives if kanaang na kuha ba gyud ang kanaang ganahan nga ipakuan sa teachers, ipaabot sa ilaha sa ilang activities. So, in conclusion, collaboration and group activities means designing tasks that achieve specific learning objectives, fostering both social and academic growth. It encourages involvement and interdependence among students and allowing students to explore others' perspectives and develop empathy.